Yesme TV. I am Stranger Babe. How's everyone on this Saturday? This afternoon where I'm at. I'm in Utah. Getting ready to leave out pretty soon. I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream I did with the mountains and the people floating around everywhere. Give you a little taste of what it's like to be in Utah. Right now, I'm inside because it's hot outside, but Utah got a good breeze going. I'm not sure what I want to talk about today. I'm just gonna sit here and think of some stuff. You know, I think about this gang stalking a lot. All the things that happen, with putting like bugs, not bugs, but rodents on the back door, the ambulance passing by. As soon as he passed by, he turned on his um, sirens, how the management was lying to me. I think I told y'all how they told me I get like a 64-inch screen TV. And then when I come up here to turn the damn thing on, it's it doesn't work. So that was the old bait and switch that happened in Utah. But, before I left Jacksonville, Florida, I gave away a lot of stuff to the veterans. I gave them like an electric bike, a lot of pots, bugs, um, kitchen appliances. I got rid of all my stuff to come here. And when I got here, it's just, I don't know. I knew it was going to be, calm, quiet, conservative, but I didn't know how much. So Florida's a little more jumping. And, you can walk down the street and there's always some kind of watering hole, some kind of little event going on, even if it's just people out front, like selling food and stuff. You can always, stop and get you some food. So I wasn't used to it. Man, let me tell you about this taco I bought down here. I bought a taco. You know how they have those little small tortilla shake, um, what are tortilla wraps? You know how they make the burrito in? Well, this is what the taco looked like. She warmed up the tortilla and put maybe like 2 spoonfuls of ground beef, no seasoning, no nothing on it. I was so out freaking done. I'm like, is this woman serious? Is this what you calling a taco? That was a taco stand I went to here in Utah, the taco stand. Man, it was pure crap. I could have did that shit at home. $2.50 for a tortilla and 2 tablespoons of ground beef with no season. That's what she called a taco. Didn't even fold it. Didn't give me no sauce. Didn't give me no guac, no lettuce, no tomato, no nothing. But yeah, that annoyed the hell out of me. But I did go to this one Mexican restaurant out here. It's pretty good. I think they call it Ranch Terneros or something like that. I got like 3 tacos, some rice, and some refried beans. That shit was good as hell. You could taste the milk in the tortilla. So I know they're doing those by scratch. Before I leave up out of here, I'm going to pay them one more visit because I couldn't even finish it with beef tacos. Two cost about $15. The shit was good as hell. And I wasn't sure what to think when I first went there because it looked like it was gonna be like very, out the box, but no, that thing was delicious. They got some down here called Red Laguana. I'm gonna go to that too. And it seems like it's pretty popular down here. I'm gonna check it out before I get out of Utah. I'm gonna try as much food as I can. And yeah, I tell you, that taco she was selling wasn't nothing. But the one at Rancheros, I think it's called, that shit was good. And I never really had a real taco before. The only kind of tacos I had was like Taco Bell, or you at home trying to make your own tacos. It just ain't the same. But that was my first real taco down here in up here in Utah. And yeah, the one at that restaurant was good as hell. That was good. I'm going back there. Make sure I might take a plate with me on the bus. And yes, I went and got my bus ticket, so I'll be heading back to Florida in a few weeks. I'll let you know because I'm gonna stream it. But yeah, I might take me a plate. I don't know if they let you take food on a bus. I looked at the plane tickets. Man, they want $700 to fly my ass back to Florida. And from Utah to Florida, you're looking at $700. That's too much to me. And then on the train, I call the Amtrak train. I think they want about, I think he said something about 500, something like that. And then the thing that made flying expensive is the damn suitcase. The suitcase. Hi, how you doing? Hello. It's the suitcase that's costing all that money, like $79 a bag. Yeah, but that's pretty much what's been happening with that. I want to thank everybody who came in. Thank you for your sub and your like. Um, let's see what else going on. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could get a plate in on that bus, man. That'd be bussin'. Get me a nice Mexican plate of food. And I'm telling you, though, every time I think about them tortillas, it makes me want to try to make it. I could taste the milk. You know that shit in the stove? No, they ain't it. It's something totally different. Cause I was thinking like all tacos and all soft shell tacos was gonna taste the same, right? Like this is kind of bland, but no, when they homemade and putting that milk in it, that shit is good. You can eat them by themselves. You can just like dip. You can be like sopping with them things. I enjoyed that. But today it's hot outside, so I'm inside, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start packing. I gotta stuff the shit out of my bags. I gotta just start packing. I said I was gonna try not. Hey, how you doing? I said I was gonna try not to do too much cussing, but when I start talking about a certain subject, man, it just flows like water. I got this dude wanna meet me. He's in the Florida area. And, I'm kind of iffy about it. When you're going through gang stalking and all that shit, the last thing on your mind is dating. And like for me, I don't want to date. I mean, it's like I got to figure this shit out first before I can start dating. All I want to do is, get to know people and see who they really are. It was a time I would jump into relationships if I liked them or they looked good and they was down with it. But now that I'm to the age I am now, I like to take my time and get to know people. So, um, so I'm not in a big rush. I want everybody that comes on here to join me and engage me. Do I like my name? There was a long time that I had to get used to my government name, as they say, because I don't know. It seemed like I was pronouncing it wrong, but some people would mock how I pronounce my own name, and it kind of got on my nerves. But do I like it now? Yeah, I do like it. Do you like your name? Hey, what's up, Linda and Tyler and Midhun? Yeah, hey to everyone that came through. I appreciate that. I was going to turn the camera on and let y'all see me talking and stuff, but I figure I got a few talking face to face videos. Figure I'll do a few of these so then you can just hear my voice and we'll talk like that just for a few more videos. And then yesterday I was outside. I left. I had like two videos. I did like two videos outside. And that artwork, I'm not sure if y'all got to see the artwork. Did you see that other artwork that I filmed where this woman had like a sausage and two biscuits in a toilet? That was art. It was at the library. I was like, nah, I know doggone well this ain't no damn sausage in a commode, but that's what they was calling art, a sausage in a commode. But I mean, what do you say to that? I couldn't. I'm just like, am I seeing what I'm really looking at? Damn sausage, a big ass piece of sausage in a commode. It was at the library on display as artwork. I would think, shit, I could have did that. But for the most part, the artwork I filmed yesterday was pretty good. It was done by one particular person, a lady named Jessica. She did pretty good. I don't know if y'all got the chance to see it. Yeah, today I'm not gonna cook. I cooked like the other day, 2 days in a row. One day I did black eyed peas. The next day it was black eyed peas and rice roni with some seasoning meat. And then I ate that for 2 days. And then I made northern beans with like cheesy broccoli rice and seasoning meat. I ate that for 2 days. So yesterday I didn't really cook anything. I just made some French fries and a couple of shrimps. But today I don't think I'm gonna do any cooking. I was gonna show y'all what I cooked, but I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to. So, cause cooking is my thing. That's what I do. I like to cook. You know. Anybody on here like to cook? I love to cook. I can cook almost anything. If I got all the ingredients, I could cook it. I could make it. The only thing I haven't mastered is, like making candy and stuff. You know how they do the little designs. Baking, I haven't mastered. But if it's in front of me and somebody's showing me how to do it, I feel like I could make it. One day I was messing around in the kitchen and I made some good ass muffins. They was like pound cake muffins. And man, you talking about eating them? I ate until I almost hurt myself. Them things, we know they good, but I haven't completely conquered baking and making candy. But as far as food, yeah, I'll throw down. All I need to know is the recipe and have all the ingredients. I make a mean dressing. I got that dressing recipe from a 70-year-old chef. And right now he's probably about 80 years old. And he told us that recipe, and I made it. I'm gonna make it my own. I mean, that thing is bad. It has about 15 ingredients. To make that dressing, you need about 15 ingredients. And he was old school. And he passed off that recipe to the students. So I really enjoyed that dressing. Who is this? I enjoyed making that dressing. Mass Angeria. Okay, game over. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What game over? But welcome to the chat. Go ahead and tell me what you mean by that. Hello, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. Let's get a conversation going. Yeah, just don't leave me hanging. Don't just say game over and just leave me hanging. Tell me what you mean by that. Hey, Linda, come on, talk to me, Linda. And we also got someone just said hi and passed through. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Let's get the conversation going. If you want to know me, this is a good time to do it. I know. Do you like it when I use just a picture, or do you prefer me to be in front of the camera? Can anybody answer that question? I don't know if it make a difference to certain people. Would you prefer me on like in front of the camera talking, or just a picture is fine? And I got another question. Do you prefer, like when I'm walking down the street and I'm doing lives, would you rather look at my surroundings or look at the camera facing me? Those are a couple of questions I have for you. Like your name, and that's the question of the day also. Got three questions. Come on, engage me, cause I've been on here for like 3 to 4 years now, so it's time to start getting to know y'all. I noticed that a lot of people have their own special audience that um, they have their own special audience that they entertain. That's what I would like. I would like to find out what y'all like to talk about and go ahead and engage. I like to debate. If you want to debate, we can do that too. But I don't really need nobody on here that's gonna get so thin-skinned that um, they can't handle someone not agreeing with them, because I am very opinionated, and yeah, it's just the way I am. I'm set in my ways, but I am here to learn, and yeah, if you can teach me something I don't know, I'm ready for it. So go ahead and put your comment on there, and we can get it going. Today, my speaker went kaploy, so I knew I was going to eventually do it. The thing only held out for like 4, 5 months. It was a temporary entertainment. And once I get situated into my new dwellings, then I can um, then I can, have some music and stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to have some music. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, it's up to y'all if y'all want to talk about something in particular. Mr. Darian. Yeah. I don't know what game over means. Come on, game over. Tell me what you mean by that. I see that I see that on a lot on different channels. And those are the ones I would like to talk to. See what you talking about. I love the debate. But the game just started. I just got on these lives. And yeah, I plan to have a little fun on them. Anyway, since you ain't gonna tell me what you meant by that, I guess I'll move on to the next topic. Okay, let's talk about the time where, okay, one day I was in a car with this idiot. She's like some kind of gang stalking bitch, kind of like these people that comes on here, make a little statement, then disappear. And anyway, she was a real one, right? She was a certified community rat. So, when you get paid, it's one thing to spreading people business. It's a whole nother one when you're a paid rat. So she wanted me to ride with her so bad. Come on, ride with me, ride with me. I'm like, I'm busy. And she's like, all I'm going is to the store. You need to go to the store. So I thought to myself, like, yeah, I guess I can pick up something from the store. So I get in the car, this fool, she driving all fast and shit, turning curves real hard, making, me move. You know how you kind of move around in the chair because they turning so hard. She acting like she had some like hidden aggression or whatnot and wanted me to see her drive like a fucking fool. So she was driving all stupid. And I was noticing it. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. I just wanted to see where she was going with it. We get on this bridge, Jacksonville Bridge. It's this other car. That's why I said they be playing on the fucking road and shit. This other car get next to us, and I could literally just reach my hand out the window and touch the car. That's how close this thing was on the bridge with us. That's another damn thing these damn gang stalkers think. Dude, they think they so fucking bad that they're the most excellent drivers and they can do all these little things on the street, like they professional race car drivers. They think they're professional race car drivers or something. They real arrogant and they have like their people, the ones that's in their little snitch, they clan, club, code, and click. They have them coming over fixing their cars so they can, when it's time for them to have them do something, like they always have transportation to get up and, be that flunky that they are. They'll have somebody come over to their house, fix their car, but they be out there acting like they're evil Knievel or something. You hear how they be popping off on they with those loud cars, pow pow pow. Just making a whole bunch of noise, trying to make it seem like they badasses. That they're like hot shit on the road and stuff. Now this woman that was driving like that, she was a straight up fucking junkie ass bitch. And she ain't have no business nowhere driving like that. But she wanted me to get in the car with her so I could see her driving skills. Only thing I thought to myself, bitch, if we crash, your ass gonna crash with me. And and yes, I'll probably beat her ass if I survive it. But yeah, she was driving all stupid, wanted me to see her drive stupid. Had this car next to her, just driving right next to her, and they just driving like they own the roads or something. You know, it was so stupid, real stupid. And they do this love bombing. You'll meet somebody, you can be new in the neighborhood. Next thing you know, the bitch talking about, oh, you my friend, you my road buddy. You know, I just, girl, you know I love you. You my sister. You a sister to me. That's called love bombing. And you like, well, damn, I don't even know your last name. I'm all that to you. You know, so yeah, they was doing a lot of that old love bombing. It's all fake, fake as hell. You know, when you just met somebody in a week and all of a sudden they calling you they sister, I don't trust that shit. Like, bitch, you ain't my sister. I don't know you. I don't know you like that. It take some years for me to call anybody my sister. Hell, it takes some years to call anybody my friend. You know, people are just too quick to latch on to one another when they know damn well that, you know, in the next month they could pretty much throw you under the bus. So I'm real cautious about who I call my friends and who I call sister. I don't care just because I'm black and you black, you is not my fucking brother. I hate to say it, I know that's pretty rough, but I don't even play like that. Just because you black don't make you my brother. So I mean, I see a lot of people fronting like that, pretending like just because we're the same colors. But guess what? We come from different tribes. When we came over here, I could have been in a whole. My people could have been in a whole different tribe. Could have been warring with your tribe. We're just in a situation of they're in a situation of slavery. It doesn't mean that it was buddy buddy before they was enslaved. So, like I said, just because we're black, it doesn't mean anything to me. We could have been in total different tribes. Because there's people I talk to, I can't relate to at all. I'm like, I don't think like you at all. That's not what I think at all. I don't agree with nothing you're saying. And I don't care just because you black, that doesn't mean I'm gonna agree with you. Shoot, sometimes a white person will say something that make more sense than a black person, and just because you're we're the same color, doesn't mean I'm going to be on your side. Just like political stuff. I mean, shoot, people be talking shit about Trump. Trump ain't no damn different from the other presidents. They don't get it right all the time. They don't get it right all the time. And you are lie if you say they do. When Biden was in office, it was worse. I think I was doing worse when Biden was in office. Hell, how the hell you can do better when $8 billion going out the back door? That could have been money that was in the that's in that could have been in the United States. And then people sit up there acting like it is no big deal. It's the hell it is. That money's gone. It done went in the back. It went out the back door. That could have been money here. Money for social service, school services, infrastructure. All that $8 billion could have been right here, serving the homeless, serving the elderly, and then they acting like, oh, it's no big deal, bitch. That's $8 billion damn dollars that's gone that we ain't gonna never see again. Hopefully, they'll go after each and every one of them and get every dollar back. But yeah, so like I said, I feel like I was doing worse with Biden in office. He'd get up there rambling about God knows what, at least you can understand some of what Trump talking about. He's a businessman, and I can respect that. He's about them dollar bills. And what president would get in a situation of being a president and don't take advantage of it? You'll be a damn fool if you don't do some kind of business deal while you in presidency. And every one of them have. Don't act like they don't, cause shoot, if they didn't, they daughters and they sons wouldn't be worth $1 million and ain't did $1 million worth of nothing. But they got more money than me and you, and they're still in their teens. They still in their teens, but they're worth 1 million plus. Doing what? Being they damn self, so they can't talk shit about Trump benefiting from being the president. Why not? He ain't even getting a paycheck from what I heard. And yes, I'm not gonna be for anybody just because the blacks and the liberals don't like Trump. That don't mean shit to me. I like him. I think he's doing just like every other president that's been in office. He's doing it, and he's probably doing it better. You know. And they was telling me, talking about, oh, if you like Trump, you ain't nobody want to be on your life. On your life, I don't give a damn. Don't be on it. I like him. Yeah, I think my life is better with him in office. And as far as these um, gang stalkers go, hell, half of them liberals, if not all of them. Yes, trying to strong arm the Americans to think the way they want you to think, to do what they want you to do, to shit all over your rights, you know, to defend yourself against domestic and foreign threats. That sound like some of these damn liberals will do. I don't think these Republicans out here doing all that. Yes, and then shoot, if I'm not mistaken, the president had quite a time with the liberals chasing him. Man, ain't no damn way I would have gave none of them a damn dollar. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't have gave them a damn dollar. And then they talk about the Epstein's files. Okay, guess what? Those were little young hookers. From what I understand, the woman was getting young women to go and meet men, okay? I think what they mad about, they realized those men they was meeting up with had a whole bunch of money and only gave them $200. I'll kick myself in the ass too if how in the hell you gonna be laying up with a millionaire and all he give you is $200. You'll feel like a first class jackass. And so now they turn around. Oh, you slept with the Epstein people. You was sleeping with the rich people, and all they gave you is $200. Oh hell no, we gonna sue them. How old was you? How old was you? Well, I was 17 years old and I was selling my ass. Yeah, they lucky they ain't give it. They ain't give them. They lucky she sent them to somebody rich instead of because the real street they would have got 50 damn dollars and somebody ass to kiss. Yes, 200 my ass. They would have got $50. Those girls was out there with grown ass men, probably didn't know who they was, and once they found out who they was, then all of a sudden they want more money. After what, 20 years later? Child, please. Just like P. Diddy. Yes, I was on P. Diddy's side. He ain't even hurt that girl. He kicked her leg. He ain't kick her in the damn head. She wouldn't have got that either. Hell no, that was a simple domestic battery. Free Diddy. Anyway, I done touched on a couple of subjects. If y'all want to chime in on it, be my guest. But yeah, that's how I see it anyway. I see Trump doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He getting paid. He getting him some good deals out of that position just like everybody else did. Yep. All that damn money gone and y'all sitting up there protesting, child, please. You need to be looking for where that money went, where that $8 billion went. Won't you protest that? Them damn liberals had their fingers in the damn cookie jar. And that's why in the hell they don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about $8 billion. Fuck a Epstein trial. Fuck a Epstein who was screwing those little young ass prostitutes. Now, if you was one, you can go out there in a local corner and probably find one, and they damn sure ain't gonna get $200. They are not getting $200. Fucking Epstein file. Go find that $8 billion. That's what I counteract with. Somebody talking about Epstein, bitch. Where them $8 billion? Where that at? Where's all that you feeding the hungry at and you taking care of all the children in the community with all this money? Let's talk about that. Fuck a Epstein. Them girls was fast in the ass and was out selling their ass. That's what they was doing. And they lucky they got $200 because if they would have went to another man, they would have gave their ass $50, maybe even just 20. All them, and then yeah, I know they young and whatever, but you got some hot ass young fucking women, young girls out here that been through the ringer before they even hit 18, and they stay stuck in that same frame of mind. Trust me, I've been in a situation where poverty was definitely a part of the lifestyle. And yes, it is young girls that go out there and act like they grown women. They have fake IDs and everything. They sure do. Now, all that big pimping, they doing it right now. They doing it right now. And guess what? Them girls ain't getting no damn $200. They doing it right now. You got these old hood boogers out here that get hold of these girls that ain't got no family. And yeah, they pimp them out. They doing it right now. Ain't nobody stopping that. You want to know why? Because they ain't messing with nobody worth anything. That ain't worth millions. Ain't nobody out there they messing with worth millions. If they worth, what, a couple of $100 a week, ain't nobody care about that. But if they was worth millions, man, you had a whole damn law office, every law office chasing them around. But since the people they laying up with is worth chump change, they could care less what them young girls out there doing. It's all over. It's all over TV. Art imitating life. The same thing they doing on them movies is the same thing they doing in these streets. Where you think they get all their ideas from? From doing it, participating. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm enjoying a piece of cake. But anyway, if there's something you wanna debate, if you ain't like what I said, please by all means, put your comment in put your comments in the comment section and I'll tell you what I think about it. But I don't care what nobody say. It is some hot ass fucking young girls out here that be tricking them fucking men, lying about their age. And the reason why nobody give a shit about them, because the ones they messing with ain't got no money. But boy, if it's somebody with millions of dollars, that's jackpot for a lawyer. And then they say that lady offed herself, unalived herself. Well, you know what? When you got the press hounding you like y'all was hounding her and a finger wagging, kind of like probably saying, yeah, she got $200 and mad because that's the only thing she got. And then turn around and 20 years later and want to sue him because he been with her. Now, how, I don't know, why in the hell would you kill yourself, especially once you done got a big chunk of change? Maybe she didn't like the name calling. Man, they could call me everything in the book as long as my purse fat. Cause they should have told her what was gonna go down and how much publicity this gonna get. And yes, you gonna get death threats and everything else. Yes, you will. Cause you're going against people with money. That's like my broke ass trying to go against, let's see, who got some money? Oprah. That's like me trying to go against Oprah. I wouldn't be able to even finish my court paperwork before I get slapped down. Yes, yes. People need to understand that when you go up against a powerful, when I say powerful, I mean rich, a rich mother blanker. He got all the resources. She got all the lawyer friends. They got it all. They got something for that ass. And they're not gonna let you play with their money. Just like I said with P. Diddy, that girl didn't deserve a damn dime. He ain't beat her that damn bad. She had been setting him up from day one. She's what you call a sugar pot. What it called? Not a sugar pot. A honey pot. Somebody gave her access to P. Diddy. He liked what he seen, because he into that old Puerto Rican stuff. And, he like a little flavor in his food or what he like it spicy. So somebody introduced him to that girl and the whole thing was trying to set him up for money. Yes, she's a honeypot. Because let me tell you something. When I'm in, okay, say I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship, and me and my man start getting into it. Now, mind you, we done freaked and everything. You done had threesome, foursomes. So all of a sudden, I want to leave. Okay, guess what I'm end up leaving with? $0 damn. $0 damn. What is he paying for? But because she went and freaked with some of his friends, she should have known damn. She knew damn well if she participated in freak offs, he gonna look at her differently, and it ain't gonna be in a good way. If you're participating in freak offs where it's two, three people every weekend, they're not gonna look at you. The man is not gonna look at you like wifey material. So she knew that from day one. That's why she started setting him up, because she knew if she didn't set him up with something, guess what? She wouldn't have had nothing. She would have walked out with her suitcase and had to find the next hustle. She would have had to find the next lick. Somebody who was gonna keep her in that lifestyle. Cause what the first thing she did when she wanted to run off somewhere, run off with what? Another man. Who in the hell want a man after you done been passed around like a party favor? Somebody who knew what the hell they was doing. Yes, she knew what she was doing. She was setting his ass up. And somebody, I think a lot of people in Hollywood, these people be setting them up with these different people, knowing doggone well those person are there to do is use them and get some of that money. So if you don't believe that, you're very naive. It's like if I won the lottery, people will come out of the woodworks trying to get with me, pretending like they know I don't, pretending like they don't know I got a bunch of money. The setup is already started when you go cash that day. Soon as you win that ticket in the lottery, the setup starts right then. They start gathering up their honey pots to come after you. Come after you for that money. They all these coincidences. Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm shopping too. They pretend like they shopping and they got money and they can spend like you spend. And then the next thing you know, they asking you for a loan. Yes, they give them money so it look like they ain't broke, like they have like a decent bank account when actuality someone is giving them money so they could come around you and pretend like you're both equally yoked on money wise. But next thing you know, they need a loan, especially if you get involved with them. Yes, they're honeypots. Honeypots. People that they send your way. Who sent them? Greedy people, just like people on the internet. They look at your stuff. Have you noticed how people always like, oh, what in the EBT? Look at her ceiling. It's so low. She ain't got no money. She ain't got a bunch of stuff in her house. She ain't showing off her cars. Look at her clothes. Her clothes ain't up to par. Look at her makeup. They're reading you. They're trying to see if you got some money, something they can get out of you. Even when you're on even when you're on YouTube, most people want to be they sub to people with money. They want to look at their stuff. They want to see their stuff. And then after they see their stuff, they want to know, is it worth trying to get? Is it worth trying to get at them? To get that money from them? Like, okay, if they got a car. Ooh, his mom got 2 cars. They got 3 cars in their garage. That'll perk somebody's ears up. You know, oh, he got some money. Let me try to get with him. Let me have a fake persona. Yes, let me sub. Let me like everything he say. Everything he say, I like. Like, sub. Comment. Yes, that goes on in the YouTube world. Now, let's get back to these teenage girls. I know it's hard to hear when you like, oh, they was underage. Young girls be running around here with fake IDs. Okay? And then you probably say, he ain't showing no fake ID. Well, if you get rich people together and they want what they want, now, and they got the money to get what they want, yeah, they may turn a blind eye, to, oh, she got 1 year and then she would have been 18. Yeah, I believe once you get a certain status, they they um they just get they want what they want, and they figure here she is, and she's offering herself like on a silver platter. She's offering herself. And what? Ain't nobody here looking. Not saying that's the right thing to do, but I mean, in the right situation, these people will take advantage of it. But 20 years later, and you want some money because you found out he had some money, that's what I don't get. I'm like, and then you took money. You was prostituting with him. He gave you money. I'm sure she ain't come there thinking she was getting no boyfriend. I think she thought she was gonna get paid. Yes, entertaining a older but not much older man. Now I know a lot of people ain't touch base on that because it make it seem like you're on the want to say the they said pedophile, but it looks like they had some kind of um, arrangement, and those 2 girls was down with it. It seemed like they was down with it to me, and they wasn't like um, preteens either. So I don't really feel that sympathetic toward no girl that's almost 18 and you out here getting money from older men, because you kind of smart enough by then. Um, so I mean, unless he forced himself on her, something like that, then, he's in the wrong. But from what I hear, it wasn't like that at all. But anyway, this is just me, TV. I am Strange Babe. That is my view on hot in the ass women and the gang stalking situation and eating my first taco and what it was like. I know I talked about several different things And yeah, political. I think people had a right to have some business, get some out the deal while they're president. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? And I believe anybody was in that position would would definitely try to get some business deals out of it. Now, who do I want in office again? I would like the Republicans back in office because guess what? They didn't lose $8 billion. Them $8 billion could have been on child care, health care, free lunches, infrastructure. Yeah, liberals do not need to be in office no time soon. Because guess what? You lost $8 billion. 8 billion. And hopefully they'll start talking about it again. I want to see how much of that money can they get back. And if they can't get none of that money back, none of y'all, none of the liberals need to be in office any fucking more. If y'all can't get that $8 billion back, but hell no, you don't need to be in office. For what? That was on your watch. 8 billion reasons why you don't need to be in office. 8 billion reasons why. All right. Let's see. Ain't got too much nothing going on here. Got a high and a hey and a game over. I don't know. And a cookie. I don't know what this blue thing's supposed to be. But anyway, yeah. Y'all don't need to be in office. Simple as that. Because you lost $8 billion. That could have went on infrastructure. I say it again. Yes. Yes, it would. Could that money should have been home? That's like having a paycheck and you take that check somewhere out and go play with the fucking women on the street. You should have brought that money home. So you got 8 billion reasons why none liberals don't need to be in fucking office. That was on your watch. And as far as the war going, well, what you think they doing with them bombs? What you think they gonna do with them? Just let stockpile them? They gonna bomb somebody's ass with them. And every 10 years, they gonna have to replenish all those bombs they done used up. And guess what they gonna do with those bombs? Bomb somebody's ass. They're trying to make it so that it's a safer world. You know, like say for instance, if you want to go cross the waters and you can't go because somebody gonna kidnap you, kill you, hold your hostage because of somebody um somebody think that American is good hostage material. Well, they want it to where you can go all over the country and be safe, all over the planet and be safe. And they don't want a bunch of lunatics thinking every time an American come to their country that they can't even um, enjoy a vacation there. They don't want the world to be like that. So what they're doing, they bombing the shit out of them. That's what they're doing. They're bombing them until they learn how to play with others. Now, do I think it's fair? No, because it's a small country. I think they could find something else better to do than bomb them. But if you look at your history, that's what they do. So, thank you very much for coming through. This is Yesme TV. I am Stranger Babe. Thank you so much for hitting that like. I appreciate you staying around listening to my conversation. And next time, feel free to join in. I am Stranger Babe. I do not use my real name simply because I'm already out here. I got my face, got my voice, and I got my little 2 cent in the ring. So I think that's enough exposure for now. Thank you. Thank you for your likes and thank you for your comments. I am Stranger Babe by Stranger.